And not next 48. This is going to be a love reading for August 6th through the 13th for Sagittarius, okay? So I feel like you're just about to do something, or you were just about to do something and then you change your mind. All right, so I feel like you're calling something off. Hopefully it's not something too major like a wedding or an engagement, but I feel like you're calling something off, like you're changing your mind about something. All right, let's see. Okay, you have luminosity. Yeah, okay, so you could be, I feel like that's the reason why you're changing your mind. You're going to find something out that you weren't expecting, or either this is about the other person or you. Maybe you discover something about yourself and it kind of makes the relationship null and void. Maybe you discover that you don't like this person as much as you thought. Or maybe you discover that you're not really in love or something like that, or you're in love with somebody else. Okay, I feel like you're going to discover that somebody has been doing work on you, or that somebody has done work on you in the past. Like maybe the entire relationship was a whole spell or something like that. Okay, but you're going to be enlightened about something, either about you or the other person this week. So I feel like that's why you're calling something off, or you're changing your mind, or you're going back to the drawing board. You want to start over. You want to rethink some things. Okay, let's see. The Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, I feel like the center of your attention is a Virgo. Okay, or the center of your attention is you. I feel like you're focused on being single, or you're going to stay single. All right, you're deciding to do something by yourself, or you're deciding to remain alone and not get into a relationship with someone. Or I feel like the center of your attention is a Virgo. All right, I'm getting like you want to stay platonic friends. You're deciding to stay platonic friends. You don't want to cross the line. You don't want to be romantically involved with this person, okay? Or they could be telling you this, you choose which side you're on. Okay, yeah, I feel like you're letting somebody down easy. Knight of Cups, Hierophant. Yeah, you're just going to tell someone like, look, I don't want to be in a relationship, or we're not in a relationship, or I'm in a relationship. Now, you could be discovering this week that somebody's in a relationship and now you have to back off, or like somebody's fully committed. They could be engaged or married or something like that. But I feel like somebody's going to tell you this like real easy, like I'm married, or I'm engaged, or I have a significant other, I'm in a relationship with someone else. Okay, so that could be what you're finding out. Or you could simply just be finding out that someone does not want any strings attached. Like someone just wants to remain friends. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so you're turning the tables on someone, or you were going to try to do something. I feel like you were going to try to attempt to basically do to someone what they did to you, but you're not. You're like, man, look, let me just be honest with you. I don't want a relationship, or I'm in a relationship, or something like that. Okay, what's coming in? Or I'm sorry, the King of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm getting, there's an earth sign that's coming in, or let's keep going. The Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. Okay, the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like somebody actually wants to hold on to you. Okay, so what's coming in is the King of Pentacles. I feel like somebody wants to provide for you. Somebody wants to be in a relationship. What they are apologizing for is having you in a third party, or cheating on you, or just not being a better communicator, not telling you something, or not telling you the whole story, or just making something confusing or complicated for no reason. So I feel like instead of telling somebody, instead of doing this, you're not, okay? Because you feel like it's only going to make the situation even more confusing. So you're gonna keep something to yourself like all week, until you can figure out how to deliver a message, or until you can figure out what you want to say, like how you want to say something without offending somebody else. Or I feel like too, you don't want to end up apologizing for anything. So you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you have to apologize for something. So you're just not going to say anything, or you're just going to wait, because you don't want to have to eat your words. That's what you don't want. Because I'm getting like you don't want to commit to someone and then later on say, no, never mind, I changed my mind. Or you don't want to end up saying something else and then having to apologize for it later. So you're just not going to say anything. You're going to keep something to yourself. Because I kind of feel like you were wanting to tell someone like, yeah, I have somebody on the side, or I met this person, or, you know, I'm kind of talking to someone. I feel like you want to share that, but you're like, that's only going to complicate the situation. Maybe I shouldn't, maybe I should wait. I feel like you should wait and see how the situation goes with that other person. Because I kind of feel like that situation is going to shift. And if you introduce, like if you tell me that you're seeing somebody else, you met somebody, we're just talking, we're just friends, we're just cool. And now I know about them. Now I'm somewhere insecure, or I'm somewhere questioning, or I'm somewhere not feeling sure about us because you told me about them, and then y'all may fall out, and now we still have issues because of them. So I feel like just keep it to yourself until you know what's going to happen with that other person or that other situation. Or I feel like if somebody tells you like, hey, I met someone, we've been talking, don't say anything. I feel like you should wait and kind of think something through. Think about what you want to say. Think about how you really feel. Don't act too rationally, or I feel like you should think about what you're going to say, or don't say anything, or something like that. I feel like too, somebody could be asking you like, hey, how do you feel about open relationships? How do you feel about me dating somebody else? How do you feel about me hanging out with this person? Or something like that. What is the King of Pentacles, please, that's coming in? The World. Okay, yes, like I said, I feel like you're in like, there's 3 situations going on, or you're talking to someone. That situation is going to shift and start becoming a little bit confusing, or you start to feel differently, or you start to have mixed feelings about this third person. So I feel like, yeah, just keep it to yourself. Don't share the relationship, because the relationship is about to get weird anyways. I feel like the relationship is going to end this week. So there's no point of you telling the other person about this person. The Devil card, I feel like it's only going to create like tension and like obsession. Even if you are getting rid of someone, even if you are leaving someone, I feel like the person that you're with is still obsessed about the other person. They're still thinking about them obsessively. They still think that you guys talk. Somebody could still be feeling insecure. Yeah, there's still competition and tension because this other person, or something like that. Or it's only going to lead to a fight or whatever. So I don't know. I feel like if you did tell this person that you're with about the other person, you shouldn't have done that. Okay. Because I feel like now it's just a reason for somebody to pick a fight. It's the basis of an argument now, or like somebody can use this against you. Like somebody's going to be bringing this up and then using it against you, or starting fights, or yeah. So now somebody has a reason to pick a fight with you, or somebody has something over your head. And I feel like the relationship is not going to last with that person anyway. And now you just have like this fucking headache and shit because you decided to be honest. Okay, what's the King of Pentacles in the World? I feel like, too, you're just telling someone that something is over when it's really not, just to get somebody off your back. Okay, what's the King of Pentacles in the World card? The 7 of Wands, yeah. So I feel like you're like, yeah, I blocked that person. We don't talk anymore. Nothing's going on, but it actually is. You just don't want to hear somebody's mouth. You don't want to have to deal with like somebody's bullshit or insecurities or whatever. And you have the Fool card, yeah, and the 5 of Swords. Yeah, because now somebody's going to use this as an excuse to get back at you. Like, oh, you're talking to that person. Well, I met this person and now we're talking. Somebody is petty like that. So I feel like if you're trying to be honest and genuine and say, hey, I met someone, I really like them, you know, I'm going to be talking to them. How do you feel about that? I feel like you're doing it to be genuine and they're doing it to be spiteful. So yeah, I would just keep it to myself, because somebody does the tit for tat shit. Someone's like, oh, well, it's an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, or I'm going to do it too. I'm talking to this person now. Like somebody will deliberately go out and meet someone just because you met someone. Like this is the type of person that they are. All right, yeah, so someone's going to do something spiteful to you because they feel like you're doing something to them. And then they're going to rub it in your face like, yeah, I met somebody too, and we're talking also, and we're dating, and blah, blah, blah. I feel like it's completely made up, or maybe not, but I feel like somebody's doing it out of spite. What is the 9 of Pentacles? So you're going to discover that you can't really be honest with someone. Like somebody can't handle honesty, or like you have to keep a lot to yourself in this relationship. Like somebody can't handle it, or like somebody like turns your words on you, or like somebody always finds a way to turn the situation back on you. Okay, even if you're being like honest, just being open with them, like somebody's gonna find a way to, I don't know, make you feel guilty, find a way to get back to you, just find a way to like I said, turn the tables on you, or like somebody's like real spiteful. You can't trust them, okay? I feel like too, somebody is opposed to you having friends, just period. Yeah, you have, okay, Four of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Prince of Pentacles, the Lover's card. The Queen of Swords and the Five of Swords. Okay, what's after? Okay, the Prince of Swords. Okay, Princess of Swords. I mean. What's the Nine of Pentacles? Wow. The Nine of Pentacles is clarified by its own energy, the Nine of Pentacles, the star. Okay. I feel like somebody's going to use something that you did as a means to break up with you. I feel like somebody has been looking for a reason to break up with you, or looking for a reason to be angry with you. They're going to use this as a reason. So something's going to backfire. I feel like you do something to be noble. You tell the truth, or you just say, hey, I met this person, we're talking, or you bring somebody up, you mention someone, and you never hear the end of it. Or you're honest about something and you never hear the end of it. Like somebody is actually going to use that what you told them to break up with you, or to do something spiteful towards you, and then justify it by using your own situation against you, or something like that. But I feel like you are discovering, you're going to see somebody's true colors. This is what somebody does. I feel like every time you confide in someone, they hold on to the information to use it against you at another like in a different situation or something like that. I feel like too, you still have to pay for something that you apologize for. Like you apologized, you asked for forgiveness. Somebody was like, yeah, I forgive you, but they're still mad about it. They're still holding animosity, and they're still using it to prove a point or something like that. The Prince of Wands, the Devil, yeah. Yeah, somebody has animosity towards you. I just feel like somebody is angry a lot of the time that you guys are together, or usually when you guys speak, like somebody is angry with you because you rejected them at some point, or you did not tell the truth sooner, or you should have never got yourself in that situation in the first place. I don't care if you told me the truth. Why were you even there? Type energy. Like somebody just makes the situation worse. Like when you tell this person what's going on, the situation only gets worse for you. Like somebody is not very understanding. They don't know how to console you, or somebody does not know how to comfort you. They pretty much just use what you say against you. Like instead of comforting you or making you feel better, they make you feel like shit, or they make you feel like, oh, that's what you get. You should never did that. Or why were you talking to them in the first place? Or why did you put yourself in that type of situation? That's what you get. Instead of just being comforting and understanding and actually forgiving you for what you did, they hold on to it and then they use it against you. You know, to win arguments, or just to make you feel bad, to put you down, to like prove that they're right, to prove a point. Okay. Yeah, because I feel like somebody holds on to something. It's not because they're sentimental. It's because somebody they always have to be right, or they always have to prove you wrong, or somebody just likes to. This is how somebody maintains control over the situation by pretty much never allowing you to live things down or let go of the past. They always bring the past up because they're still mad about it, or someone does not give you the benefit of the doubt at all, ever. Like, because I feel like somebody is out to prove like they're the only one for you. I'm the love of your life. You should only love and care about me. Everybody else is out to get you. Everybody else is evil. That's why you keep ending up in these bad situations, because you're not with me, or you're doing this to me. But I just feel like I don't know. I don't think it's like that. I just feel like you're just, I don't know. What's the, but I feel like somebody makes you feel bad about shit. Even when you're like honest, or you're just trying to be a good partner, trying to share things with them, or just be open, they make you feel bad about being vulnerable. Like you should never told them that, or like you feel like you want to just keep everything to yourself. You can't express yourself. This person takes it personal, or they turn your words back on you. And you wish you never said something. You wish you never said it. You wish you never did it, because you're never going to be able to let it go once they know about it. Yeah, because somebody holds on. They hold grudges. They have they have animosity. I feel like too, somebody thinks that you're doing it on purpose, like you're doing this to make them jealous, when you're not. I feel like they're doing something to make you jealous though. Like they'll do something like to retaliate, or yeah, what's the wheel of fortune? Because I feel like somebody always has to turn the tables on you so you can understand how they feel when it's not that serious. Because I feel like when you're in the same situation, you're not mad about it, you're not hurt about it, and you don't hold a grudge about it. You just let it go. So I feel like they always try to prove a point, when even when you are in somebody's shoes, you don't behave like them. You're more comforting and understanding. They're not. I just feel like somebody's always out to prove you wrong, or they're always out to prove a fucking point, man. It's like, it gets really annoying. What's the wheel of fortune? Or somebody takes situations too far. They're real extreme for no reason, or something. Like the Six of Pentacles, the Temperance card. Yeah, so somebody is about the tit for tat, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. You did it for me, I'm going to do it to you. Even if what you did to me was not on purpose. I'm hurt. You have to go through you have to go through what you put me through, just because, I want you to feel my pain or whatever. I want you to feel how I felt, or something like that. The Five of Wands, yeah, someone's petty. They're just they're tit for tat. Okay. So I feel like you're kind of in a relationship where you have to walk on eggshells. It doesn't matter what you say or how you say it. It's just the fact that you said something is a problem. It's not a problem. It's just that this person, when you confide in them, they use your words as weapons instead of comforting you and being understanding. They turn it back on you to where you feel bad and shit, instead of they don't know how to comfort you. Or they think that everything you do is out of spite, or they always feel like you're competing with them. So I feel like somebody is they project a lot, or they're very delusional or something like that. You have calling in your soulmate, and very soon. Okay. Yeah, so I was thinking at the beginning of your reading, I was getting you changed your mind, or I feel like you're trying to get away from someone, you're calling in your soulmate, you're trying to manifest new love. Yeah. I feel like you're only with someone because you're bored, you don't want to be alone. But I don't think this person is right for you. I feel like you did call them in, but now you don't like them anymore. So that could be what you are discovering, man, I'm not in love with you, or I don't even like you that much, or you're not my type. Or I don't think I feel like you can't really trust this person. You can't trust them. But I feel like you're trying to like call in somebody else, like you want to be with somebody else, you want to be somewhere else, or yeah, I just feel like this is like a situation where it's kind of like destroying your self-esteem, because I feel like somebody uses everything you tell them like to prove um it's almost like somebody wants you to think that you're like either a bad person, a bad partner, or both. Like somebody says, well, that's why our relationship is so bad, because you're always cheating, you're always talking to people, you're always doing stuff. Well, that's why we're going through this, and that's why our relationship is like this. It's because of you. You're a bad partner, you're a bad person, or you're always doing this, that, and the third. It's all your fault. It's because like somebody is like doing that shit. But I feel like if you keep things from them and they find out later, they're mad about it. But if you tell them something like honestly up front, they use it against you and they're mad about that. This is like someone who they just don't work well in romantic relationships. I feel like someone does not know how to be in a relationship. Like they're like too competitive or something like that. It's always like, okay, it's always like a one-up thing. Like, okay, well, you hurt me. Well, you did this to me. It's like, let it go. Like, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like you just want somebody else. You're trying to call in somebody else. You're trying to get this person off of you or something like that. You want to be free from this person. You want something to be over and over for good, like forever. You're like, man, leave me alone forever. Stop calling me. Stop getting back together with me. Just leave me alone. Yeah. What's the Nine of Pentacles and the Prince of Wands? The Ace of Wands. Okay, you are going to meet somebody new. Yeah, I feel like you're going to meet a new fire sign. Yeah, it looks like it's an Aries. Okay, yeah, so you're able to walk away from something. I'm getting an Aries is going to come in and kind of take you away, because it looks like this Aries comes in the middle of the week and they forgive you for something and you guys are back being friends and you kind of have an escape away from this person. You have someone that you can go and like kind of escape, like a friend or someone to talk to, someone to hang out with, because this Aries is back or this Aries is coming back. Yeah, I see you spending most of your time with them, like at their house, going out with them. Like any reason you have to leave the house or to get away, you take it with this Aries, or you're doing a lot with this person. Yeah. So I feel like the Aries doesn't even know that you're kind of like in this relationship or you're back together with this person. You guys got back together. Yeah, so you got back together with someone and it's like, it's not that great. But it looks like this Aries comes in the middle of the week and kind of saves you. Or you decide to forgive the Aries because you just need a friend, you need somebody to talk to, you need a getaway or something. All right, I'm going to leave it there, okay? Thanks so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.